All right. We are doing some March of the Machine QuickDraft. Let's just jump right into it. Oh man, we get to start with Chandra. I love red in this format. Did I mention that I love red in this format? There's a Valduk that will probably wheel. Deadly Derision. I think Chandra's just very good. Red dot deck. Let's try to go mono red. Should we force mono red? I think we should try to force mono red. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Exile the top 5 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among those exiled cards. Chandra Hope's Beacon deals X damage to each of up to 2 targets. I mean, that's a board wipe a lot of the time. Unless we're against Phyrexians or Monastery. Mentor. Herbology Instructor. Also great. Shivan Branch Burner. What are we hoping for? Some Rouse reinforcements. Some burn spells. Yeah, Chandra is good. Now we have an Inga and Essica. Creatures you control have vigilance and add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell, though. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if 3 or more mana from creatures was spent to cast it, draw a card. That is also very good. I'm not seeing a lot of green or not a lot of red that we want to play here, although Nake Javelineer is the kind of card that is just good in a red deck, unless you're being super aggressive. Invasion of Kaladesh enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 color Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Chandra doesn't get a battle, right? Just instant and sorcery. That's kind of a miss in my opinion in this format. I really just like we got past this Inga and Essica, and I kind of just want to take it and maybe be open to the idea of blue-green because this is quite good. We've got a Wary Thespian. No blue creatures, but the Mutagen Connoisseur is a decent blue-green creature. Not a lot of like great red in this pack. I guess the War Train Slasher is fine. Yeah, we'll take the Essica and be open to it. The thing is too, like, and now there's an Overgrown Pest. That's great. And a Copperhost Crusher. The thing with Inga and Essica is that it's blue-green. It really, really is like a fix your mana card. We could still play Chandra in that deck with things like Overgrown Pest to help smooth our mana draws. Get DFCs. Yeah, we'll take the Overgrown Pest here. It's just, oh, and there's also a Captive Weird. I don't mind playing one of those. I like having a lower curve. It's a great thing to flip on turn 3, or to transform on turn 3. Yeah, I'll take the weird here. And we have an Invasion of Kamigawa. There's a Tracker. Tangled Skyline. Elvish Vat Keeper. think I'd take the tracker here over Seed of Hope or Vat Keeper or Skyline. Bola Slinger's great. Yeah, we'll try tracker. Okay, Depth Guard, Order of the Mirror. Racer does decent mana fixing, but I think the take here is just War Historian in the 3-drop slot. Look, I think I just want creatures, you know, that will eventually tap for mana, but that are also quality creatures. And green or blue. Or blue. I mean, Order of the Mirror is pretty good, but I think War Historian is just quality. It gives us, has reach printed on it, so that's good. I think I'm going to take that. We have a Geoderm, which we'd be fine playing as a one of. Seed of Hope is pretty good. It gives you some extra life and can get to a land or a creature. It can mill over your important removal spells, though. But I don't mind playing Seed of Hope. Alright. Nothing in this pack really for what we're doing, other than a blue 2-drop here. Kite Sail's not bad either, but I think we take the blue 2-drop. I mean, the other thing about this build is that, like, we're not going to have great removal. And with this being a flashback format, or an old format that's brought back into the arena, we want good removal, but we can have some fun today. Alright, there's a Prankster. Rugged Highlands is actually quite good here. I think that's the best card for us out of this pack, other than Moment of Truth, which can also get us to lands. But this is just fixing. This is just straight up fixing that allows us to play Chandra in this deck. And the Valduk did wheel, but I think Silverblade Assailant is what we want here over the Valduk or the Copperhost Crusher, because the Silverblade Assailant is going to work with the removal that is in green, like, quite well. We probably want at least 2 of these. So that's our pick here. Out of this pack, it's probably the Javelineer. We don't really have a 5-drop yet, and I think that this blocks a lot of things. It's reach for the deck. Not only does it have reach printed on it, but it also gives us reach by doing 2 damage to a player. Invasion of Kaladesh could be playable in this deck as well, since we have fixing. But I don't think we're going to end up with that many artifacts. So yeah, we'll take the Javelineer. There's another Javelineer. It's probably the Halo Hopper is just our play. We can end up playing it for free, and then if Inga and Essica are out, I don't think I want to play 2 Javelineer, and I don't think I want the Ren's Resolve. The Halo Hopper. Yeah, none of these we're gonna play. I'll take the uncommon. Actually, Vault Progress. Is it you hit Alt and it tells you Control Alt? Tells you what you have in your collection, if you have 4 of or whatever. I guess the check mark means you have 4 of. I don't know. Oh, we're not playing any of these. Nope. Okay. Let's hope pack 2 gets us some better stuff. I mean, this is not a terrible start for a blue-green thing. Into the Fire. Not a bad red card. Sunlight Essence is not a bad blue card. Wow, this pack is actually pretty awful for us. We have Arachnoid Adaptation, Searing Barb, Wildwood Escort, Remosian Greatsword. Wildwood Escort isn't a bad 5-drop. It's basically a Gravedigger. Flywheel Racer fixes mana, but I'm not a big fan of how it fixes mana. It's an off-color land. This is pretty bad. We could try to play the Storm Sculptor. I think is just the best card in the pack that's splashable. Invasion of Lorwyn. Storm Sculptor. Maybe you cast a spell that has Convoke. Deals 1 damage to each opponent in each battle they protect. We're not just like gonna be casting about, like, we don't even have that many Convoke spells. Lorwyn is the thing to splash, I think, out of this pack. Sure. Zada. Not the invasion we really want. There's a Mutagen Connoisseur. Volcanic Spike. Convoke the Minds. Or Meeting of the Minds. Convoke the Minds. We're at 8 creatures. We could take the Volcanic Spike here, but Mutagen Connoisseur is just pretty good blocker. Even though it doesn't kill things right away, it blocks really well. I mean, I guess this is a fight spell. For 5 mana though, and this thing has 6 defense. I don't love it. Yeah, we'll take the Connoisseur here. Do like that card. There's an Invasion of Amonkhet. But we have a Preening Champion in this pack, and I think that's just the kind of card we're looking for to help get us to our bigger stuff. Halo Forger's great. Thornwood Falls might be the take out of this pack over everything else for the deck that we're trying to play. We wouldn't mind a pair of Tidal Terrors as well, but Thornwood Falls is a great fixing hand here. Could take another War Historian. One Fertilid's Favor is not bad fixing into Combat Trick. Don't think we're playing Beat Sticks in this deck. Let's see, we are at 10 creatures. We probably want to be around 15 or 16. Could take another Expedition Lookout, but it's not the best creature for us. It's just there to kind of clog up the ground. I'll take a Fertilid's Favor here. What does Chandra do? She wipes the boards, gets us extra mana, and mills cards. Okay. So we are looking for some nasty bombs. Here, maybe Beat Stick is the take. Like, We wouldn't likely be able to play it in the early game, but a beat stick in the late game can be quite good. Disturbing Conversion, Deluge, no. Harried Artisan, no. Yeah, we'll grab a beat stick and think about playing it. There's another Invasion of Kaladesh. Oh, here, the Converter Beast. Like, this thing, for 4 mana, makes an 0/1 and a 5/5. Like, that is just nuts, and the artwork is so great. Uriah Voth is the artist there. Yeah, that's a good 4-drop. We have another Seed of Hope. Marauding Dreadship. I think Cryptomancer is good. It's a protection spell. It's a creature that will tap for mana. If we have Inga and Eska out, sure, I'll take a Cryptomancer. Here, the spell could be Assimilate Essence, just to pad out our 2-drops for now. I think I want that over Searing Barb or anything else. Sure. Basically, in this deck, we're going to need to buy time. Stasis Field is fine. Removal. Bond Herder Beast or the Cycler. I think we could play Bond Herder Beast. I don't think we will. We will take a Expedition Lookout. Add out the 2-drops. Alright. Alright, Artistic Refusal. I like that for us. We do have blue 2-drops here. What else? What else? Protocol Knight, probably not. I don't think we have any knights. We have 1 knight, so... I think the take here is really just Protocol Knight, Invasion of Regatha. Not really. No Dina. Yeah, we'll take the Artistic Refusal. Norn's Inquisitor. There's a Shatter the Source and a Volcanic Spite. I think we will play a Shatter the Source. There's also an Eyes of Taxius and a Corruption of Tawashi. I don't think we have that many trans. 1, 2. 2, 3. We have 3. 4, that would give us 4. Yeah, I don't think that's great. I think we're gonna like try to get removal in the deck. Let's take a Shatter the Source. Negate could be fine. There's another Serpent Blade. We haven't seen any fight spells, but we will take a second Serpent Blade. Just get one here. It's a Vengeant Earth. That's not a fight spell. Another Invasion of Regatha. So I think here we just take the Stasis Field. We're at 14 creatures. Strobe Knight is fine if we can cast 2 or more spells. It doesn't have Flying and Vigilance, so we can attack with it and then use it to convoke. Hanger Scrounger is also not bad, but I think I just want some more decent, cheap removal. Wingspan is great. Oh, there's the Burgeoning. We do need one more mana fixing spell. There's an Afara's Dispersal, though. The Dispersal or the Burgeoning? I think the Burgeoning is going to help us cast things, but do we really need that? Do we really need to ramp that hard based on what we have? I don't think we do, quite honestly. I think the Burgeoning, or the Dispersal here, is just such a cheap tempo spell. We might take the Sail back, but no, I'll just take a third Assailant. Beat Stick, Final Flourish. Probably, Invasion of Urgamon enters the battlefield. Create a treasure token, then you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Search your library for a land or battle card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. This is not terrible in our deck. I don't know if I want another defender. We just, like, currently don't have, like, a lot of ways to win. I guess there's Mutagen Connoisseur. Chandra. Just copy spells. Instants or sorceries specifically. Javelineer. Converter Beast. Yeah, we don't really have a good way to win here. This doesn't really give us that. It does have Trample. I just don't think we should take another... We already have 2... And can't be blocked. Okay. Sure. That might be it. That might be the way we end up winning. Blade Master. Rager is not, I don't think, where we want to be. Invasion of Xerix is quite good. We could splash for it. We're not playing Zada. Is it Blade Master? I guess so. I don't think we need to play that, though. Alright, I guess we're taking the Invasion of Regatha here. We could take an... I'll take a combat trick, actually. Actually, how many creatures are we at? 16. 27 cards in the deck. Maybe not playing Seed of Hope. We didn't get any fight spells. Maybe not playing the War Historian. Actually, I would play the War Historian over the Frog. Don't want the Herd Beast. Converter Beast is fine. A little bit of extra fixing. Inga and Eska is fine. Anake Javelineer. Shatter the Source. We should cut one more card, and maybe that's the Assimilate Essence. Or an Expedition Lookout. But how many creatures? 15. I don't want to go below 15 in this deck. So we can cut probably the Assimilate Essence. And then play... I think we're more likely to bring in a pair of combat tricks. I think I already have one of those. Yeah. I wouldn't mind playing 2 of them. Vengeful Earth, no. Eyes of Jataxis is something we could end up playing. Maybe a negate. I guess we could just use this as a combat trick. We could like cast it on a assailant that we block with. Don't love it. I mean, maybe it's just a Hanger Scrounger and take out a War Historian. But War Historian is green. This does get us through our deck. We'll take it and think about it. The Crystal Carapace here cycles, and so we can take out a land for it. And then the Herd Beast, sure. I guess the Herd Beasts are a fine thing to ramp into. So let's look at our creatures. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 1-drop. Yeah, we should have maybe prioritized 2 drops a little bit more, but these Serpent Blade Assassin, Preening Champion, Serpent Blade Assailant, pretty good cards. I think maybe with the Assailants I do want the combat tricks over the Stasis Fields. Or maybe over Shatter the Source. We can cut 1 mountain. We actually just play 1 mountain here. We have the Rugged Highlands and a mountain and a Portent Tracker and a Fertilit's Favor. We should add in 1 more forest. I guess we... yeah. And then a 2-drop creature, if we have one, would be great. There we go. Blade Master. I knew I picked you up for a reason. We could... I don't think we cut a Converter Beast for a Herd Beast. Artistic Refusal ends up being like a 4-drop. Maybe we do just cut the Carapace and play the extra island. 8, 9, 15, 16, 17. Halo Hopper could actually be good in this deck. Probably be like a 1-drop on turn 3. I think I like where we're at now with just slightly more 2-drops than 3-drops. I'm still deciding whether or not to play the combat tricks that we picked up over the... I think our creatures are good. The combat tricks over the Stasis Field. Or the Shatter the Source of Farah's Dispersal. don't mind this card. I mean, it can, you know, get us an extra 2 damage. Actually don't mind these. And I think I play them over the stasis field. Or in addition to. And maybe cut Shatter the Source just to be a little bit more consistent with our removal. And I would cut one more card. I think since we're ramping, we can just cut an island. We have the Portent Tracker kind of fills in for that. 17th land. Yeah, and the Inga with the Captive Weird. And all of these 2-drop creatures. So I guess we're hoping to live until we can cast a Javelineer. Chandra doesn't kill our opponent, but it does do a good job at keeping our opponent's creatures off the board, especially in the late game. Yeah, so I guess we're hoping to survive until we can get some unblockable merfolk in. And maybe we do want to bring in the beat stick for some late game reach. It works well with the Chandra. Like if we kill 2 creatures, leave 1 creature on board, then we can use the beat stick to give a creature menace. But we would have to remove Fertilid's Favor for this, which is a little weird. I don't mind one more red spell. And maybe one more mountain and one less forest. One less forest. And then we do, I mean, we have a lot of creatures to equip the beat stick to. We have 16 creatures. Yeah, that's fine. And I think what I take out is the Favor. Didn't we pick up a... Huh, I thought we picked up a Pest. I guess we passed it up. No, I swear we picked up a Pest. I guess not. We could take out a War Historian for one of these Herd Beasts. Honestly. 7/5 Menace is a serious threat. Then we have 5 3-drops, 4 4-drops, 2 5-drops, 1 6-drop. Okay, it's a little weird having this red top end, but yeah. That's the deck we drafted. We will give this a shot. I guess I'm... how many lands am I playing? 16 lands. So I'll cut the Fertilid's Favor here. Go down on 4-drops. Yeah, let's give this a try. Okay, of course we draw all of our red cards. I could try to mulligan, but I have Inga and Eska and lots of 2-drops to draw into, so we'll keep this like a Fortune Tracker. That is a great 2-drop. It very likely dies here, but okay, no, I don't think my opponent, at least not instant speed removal. So we could play Inga and Eska on this turn. Although we could also just Stasis Field and play nothing. Tap for blue on tap. And play Inga and Eska. It's a lot of creature ramp that allows us to play Javelineer next turn. Looks like we will be taking 4. So we can play Javelineer, or we could Stasis Field Expedition Lookout. We could Serpent Blade Assailant, Stasis Field, and attack. I kind of like getting the Javelineer online this turn, yeah. I'm gonna tap, because they're gonna tap down creatures anyway. Oh, all our creatures have vigilance. That's amazing. Okay, making a 5/5. I guess we get to tap down just one of our creatures here. No blocks because we have the Stasis Field to take care of their biggest creature. We will go to 11 here. Alright, so we get to play and equip Beat Stick. And Stasis Field the 5/5. Beat Stick can go on Javelineer is what I'm willing to trade here. And then we'll Stasis Field the 5/5. And then swing in with these two, and then if they want to trade 2 creatures for the Javelineer, I think that's a fine trade. They can tap it to do a damage. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position here. Okay, we're in a less good position. I think we will just block with the Expedition Lookout. Oh, we can't? They gave it protection from blue. Throw it falls. I don't know why it wants to tap my creatures to play this. give the Portent Tracker has kind of served its purpose here. We'll give that Death Touch. And equip the Beat Stick. And then attack for 3. Oops. Get our treasure token and the turn. They need some removal here. That's fine. Where did they get a counter from? I think this may have just gotten a counter. Whatever. They don't really have good attacks here. This is what we designed the deck to do, is to stall the board out. We still need to get 5 cards in their graveyard to turn our Expedition Lookout on. One, two, three, 4. That's a land. That's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lands. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. There's still 11 creatures in our deck. And 9 lands. Play the land. We have to leave the Death Toucher back. And yeah, we just don't have attacks here, so we will pass the turn. Rough. Yeah, that's also rough. Makes their attacks a lot better. They can just throw this Etched Familiar at us. Yep. We will throw the Portent Tracker in front of it, but we're going to take 2 here. And they will gain 2. Another land isn't going to do it. Equip the Beat Stick. And they don't have a Bola Slinger on board. I don't know why they're saying good game yet. Yep, we'll pass the turn. Oh, they have a, yeah. Yeah, we just drew too many lands there. Drew too many lands. We had more creatures than lands in our deck. But that's how Magic goes sometimes, I guess. Alright, let's go to the next match. Yeah, it's just drawing 3 lands in a row. I mean, all we had left in our deck was creatures and removal. So, you know, that's how it goes. Alright, we got 2 drops. We got Inga and Essica. Let's go. Opponent goes first. Don't mind drawing a Serpent Blade Assailant. Order of the Mirror. Didn't really want to draw Chandra yet, but okay. Don't think I want to trade here. Flyer to Stasis Field. Now we have a Portent Tracker. We will take 2 to get this Portent Tracker down to make sure we hit our land drop next turn. No attacks. Okay. Take 2 here. There's an adaptation, so I think I will Stasis Field their Knight and leave up adaptation. I could just play Inga this turn, but I'd like to catch this flyer. And then we will pass the turn. This Beacon of Hope will get to do some work once we get our red online. I'm not super happy about having this in our hand right now. Okay. That's probably the right play. Yeah, so we're gonna take the 3. Oh no. We're gonna trade here. Man, I forgot to cast the adaptation. Yeah, alright, we're gonna trade here. That's the backup plan. Yep. So we had to spend 2 cards to get this thing off the board. Oh, we don't trade. Okay. Oh no, we do trade. Yep. Not great. So now we get to play Inga and Essica. No way to leave up Artistic Refusal, no way to double spell, sure. Can't play the Assailant this turn. Yeah, we'll pass. We can leave up Artistic Refusal next turn, but it might be too late. Yeah, okay. That is something we would have liked to counter. Gonna take 2 in the air here. Yep. Okay, Mutagen Connoisseur is not a bad draw. Although we might just want to leave up the counter spell. I think I just leave up the counter spell here. We can afford to take 2 more. I also want to draw cards. That is the kind of thing we will counter. I mean, what dragons can they have? But it is a 3/4. Yeah, and it gives all their instants and sorceries rebound. Yeah, we'll counter this. Huh. But then we're going to 10 to do this. Discard a card. I don't want to discard the Chandra. I think I just discard a land. No. Discard a Serpent Blade Assailant. Well. Yeah, we'll discard an Assailant. Go to 10. We have to play the Thornwood Falls to go to 11. And then play 2 creatures that are relevant. Put the counter on the flyer. Gonna have to start attacking. They've been stuck on 4 lands for a while. There's a double striker, lifelink. Okay, Bonded Herd Beast is not bad. Can we transform it this turn? No. But it's just a decent blocker. Play the lands. And then we'll go... I don't want to tap any of my creatures. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do we have attacks here? We'll lose Essica. We want to leave up the blocker. We could attack in with the Death Toucher at this point. I guess we could have also attacked with the... Oh no, the Herd Beast doesn't have... Yeah, we can only attack with the... I guess we could have also attacked with the Mutagen Connoisseur, actually. That would have been fine. Oh, they have a double striker to block with? Oh, they didn't realize. Ooh, we got lucky there. Yeah, they would have done first strike damage, and that would have been it. I'm guessing they have removal. Oh, just a scroll shift. Sure, then they get incubate. Yeah. We seriously need to draw more removal. Now they have a 2/4 double striker. Okay, that gets us closer to Chandra. Which would be good for us. Can immediately -4 her and get rid of the Marshal and the double striker. We can flip our Herd Beast this turn. It will have Menace. So we'll be forced to double block. And we get to kill their things. That seems pretty good. And then we can attack in with a 2/6 flyer that's vigilant. Okay. And again, we do get to play Chandra next turn. If Portent Tracker lives, and I think it will. Okay. Got him to 9. Maybe they have a board wipe here? We have a pseudo board wipe of our own. Oh, man. I mean... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have enough to just play this anyway. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably our play next turn. But they do get information, and they know... Yeah. They know how to play now. Okay. I mean, yeah. And then they get another token here. Not looking great. One. So we could leave up Dispersal, but no, I think we just kill creatures here. Tap this for red. Tap. Tap. Target land. And hope they don't have a counter spell for it. Wow, they had the negate. Are you kidding me? Okay. Can we dispersal our own creature? We can. If we need to. We can't attack with the Death Toucher. or the Inga. Just get in with the Connoisseur. I'm gonna get this Light Shield Array this turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. We only have 3 blockers. Not good. I can't believe they had the negate. We can't use our creatures to pay for Farah's Dispersal. Wow, they didn't attack. Okay. Alright, this is getting better. We probably want to get this double strike lifelinker out of play. Now it's a 1/3 defender. This can't block, although we could return it to our hand. I think we might want to wait and return one of their creatures to their hands. Could we bounce this and replay it? Yeah, I think we want to save our bounce spell, but that means their flyer gets to get in. Yeah, we're gonna bounce it and replay it. I guess that we can just let them tap it. And then no attacks. Just return this to our hand and get rid of the forest. I'll draw an adaptation is fine, and then replay the Connoisseur, just tapping tracker. I guess I should have tapped the Kiln Beast maybe instead. We can push in for 1 here. They'll probably try to tap it. No? Okay. Push in for 1. Yeah, I kind of want to just get rid of this flyer. Javelineer is a sweet card to see. It's still not safe to push in with our Inga because we want to keep the vigilance, so we're gonna just swing in for 1. They might tap down our creature. That's fine. And no attacks. We'll just run out of Javelineer. That's... yeah, that's how I want to tap. Pass the turn. Do really like Javelineer here, and I hope it doesn't get removed. There's black mana, so maybe that's why they haven't been casting out their hand. Looks like they might have removal for the Javelineer. No removal. Alright, go to my turn. There's a Cryptomancer to make the Javelineer bigger, I think, is what we want that for, rather than using it to stop 1 activation of Zalfir, of the Marshal. Yeah, that's fine. We could also make the Serpent Blade Assailant bigger, start working on that, but yeah, let's see what they tap here. That's not the right thing to tap. I will just tap it. In response. And then... yeah. And then attack for 1. Yeah, then pass the turn. Now we have a Cryptomancer to protect our most important creature. Okay, that's probably going to mill over some removal. I think we play Cryptomancer on the Connoisseur. Yep. I may have tapped it in response to that. Okay, they actually didn't mill any removal. It's another double strike life linking creature. Alright. Yeah. Just grinded a win out. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that was a hard-fought battle. I think there were a couple of turns opponent could have put more pressure on us. There was a favorable block they had that they missed. We got kind of lucky in that match. Okay, sure. I mean, no blue mana, but we can draw into some blue mana. I mean, yeah, I guess we just hope to draw into blue mana. Or a green creature. We'll lead with Beat Stick. There's some blue mana for the Lookout. No creatures is nice. Blade Master? Yeah, I'll play Blade Master. A Sky Warden. We have a land and a Cryptomancer and a Dispersal. We'll equip the Beat Stick, give our creature Menace, and get in for 3. We make a treasure token. And pass the turn. Invasion of Xerix. They probably bounce the Lookout here. That's fine. Oh, they bounce the Blade Master. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, and we can give our defender reach. I think this is the right play. Block. Then we can replay Blade Master and equip. It wants to... It's trying to tap my green to equip. And then pass the turn. So they really need to play 2 creatures here. It's just another invasion. So they'll put a stun counter on the Blade Master, but I will protect it. Herd Beast is a great draw. Just attack with the Blade Master. And then play the Herd Beast. And pass the turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. They can play one more creature. Actually, they don't even need to play another creature. Can't attack or block. Okay, well now they can't flip their token. And I can flip mine? Sure. And I get to give it Menace? We'll move the Beat Stick to the 5/5 to give it Menace. Attack. No need to get too tricky here. And then we can leave up Dispersal for the token. Yep, and the turn. Converter Beast. I don't even think I need to bounce a token here. Like, I can easily just block it. Like, I can easily just chump it here. And then potentially bounce something else when I need to win. Yeah, we'll just chump. Another invasion of Xerix. They're gonna bounce our token. How do we contend with that? Bounce their token? Sure. I mean, we don't know what their last card is, so... Yeah, alright. There's a stasis field for the Inquisitor. Okay, so we'll equip Beat Stick. Just have a 1/1 menace. I mean, it's better than nothing. Get in for 1. The Inquisitor doesn't really matter right now. The 3/3 we can bounce on their turn. I mean, we may as well just bounce it now. No, I'll pass. We could bounce our own Blade Master, to be honest. That might be the better play. Okay. Well, now we bounce their flyer. Or stasis field it. Well, we have to bounce it now. Yeah, that's fine. That's why we waited. Let's hope they don't have a negate here. Do we want the mountain? We do kind of want the mountain. I'd take the Herd Beast first, though. No, I don't need the mountain. I have treasure tokens. Yeah. Yeah, we just get in for 1. Make another treasure token. Okay. And we can pass the turn here. This will be lethal next turn. They don't have a creature, but they do. They're gonna have to block, though. What is their last card? Is it a removal spell? Okay. That's fine. We can stasis field their Marshal. We could flip Herd Beast to give it Menace. That would cost a treasure token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we can just play Javelineer and wait till next turn. No, I think we make them block here. Oh, actually, let's go. Let's pay the life. And then equip the stick. And go attacking. Yep. All right. Whew. Another tough battle. Just barely getting wins here. Going to our next match. So Sweet. Yeah, I don't mind this hand at all. Yeah, we will Island Captive Weird, turn 2 Rugged Highlands. Turn 3 flip Captive Weird, or transform. Lookout. There's a tracker we could play this turn. I don't think we need to. Yeah, we'll just flip this now. Arachnoid Adaptation is what we get to play till next turn. Sure, we'll get in for 3. Death Toucher. Island. I don't really need the stasis fields yet. Although, yeah, we can just stasis field the Death Toucher this turn. And then attack and pump. That seems fine. And then we may as well pump and untap. We're gonna lose that card anyway. Right, another land. We can play our own assailant, but I think what we do is we play the flyer and then the tracker. Pass the turn. No good attacks here. Okay. We get to stasis field that, or we could alternatively play our Serpent Blade Assailant and leave the stasis field for later. We can have reach, right? No, it has menace though. Yeah, we probably have to take, that's probably the thing that we have to take care of. Yeah, we have... Otherwise we're going to lose our tracker. Okay. That's fine. It does have reach. If we swing in with the Serpent Blade Assailants, they just block with the Lookout, so we'll pass the turn. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. I can't believe they had 2 of those. We didn't see a single one in our draft. That's wild. That's the best removal in green. Yeah, we take 7 here. Okay. Okay, I mean, at least we get a 5/5 here. And then we get to attack for 1. 1 vigilant. hoping they don't have a pump spell, but we've got to kind of play into it. We do have a 2/6. We could double block, but I think there's a +3/+3 spell, so we'd have to actually triple block this. I will. If they have a trick, they have a trick. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so now we get to kill 4 things in our graveyard. Do we -4 here? I think we -4 and kill their Death Toucher and their potential unblockable. Yeah, and then they don't have good attacks. Get in for 1. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I don't think we're ever exiling the top 5 cards. We don't have any instants or sorceries that are that good to cast off of that. Like, what do we have? Afara's Dispersal, Adaptations, and that's it. Those aren't not good enough. Artistic Refusal, yeah. We only ever +2 or -X. It's a weird card, but like it is a pseudo board wipe. So is that 3 wins and 1 loss so far? That's a lot of blue, no green. I think we can still get there. If we draw green, the curve looks fine. Sure. One, 2, 3. That's not a land. Do need a land. Scratcher. Also not a land. And we have 2 defenders. Okay. We're missing a land drop here. I probably would have attacked with the 2/3 at least. Oh, that's another missed land drop. We will have a ton of mana if we ever get to 4. They have 5 mana and 2 colors. They've got to have something they can cast. Yeah, not looking good for us. Probably put that on the shade. Yep. And then you can easily attack for 3 here. I do probably double block, so maybe it's not that easy. draw card. Makes sense. Alright, there's a green mana. That means I get to hold up Cryptomancer or play Blade Master. I think I just run out the creature. Shade. Untapping a land, paying 3 to throw a shade at me. I didn't have to pay 3 to do that. Okay. Threw the tracker at me. Okay. I will triple block here. There's no reason not to. We get to kill this thing. Okay. That's a blowout. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not a blowout. We can play Eska here. Or flip our Captive Weird. I think we just play Eska. That leaves us with a Cryptomancer open. Sure, pass the turn. Okay, we can tap our smallest creatures. Blue. Pick up. 5/5 and hexproof. They do get in for 5. I mean, we can chump. I would chump here. Actually, I'll take the 5. No, because they can throw it. Yeah, I'll chump here. They can throw it if they want. And it gets bigger. Okay, there's the red for the Javelineer. We can flip our weird. We could play Javelineer. I think that's what I want to do this turn. Yeah. Tap this for red. Can attack for 5 here, but then if they double block, we don't have good blocks. Actually, 5, 6, 7, we do have good blocks. So I'll attack for 5. Removal. Yep. fine. Okay. Alright, I mean, we could flip weird. For 3. And try to draw a removal spell. Or we can just play the Herd Beast. I think we play the Herd Beast for the blocks. Yeah. I think that's the right play. And then pass the turn. I mean, they should probably be transforming this. That's, I don't know if I can deal with that. Oh, back up 1 lifelink. Come on. Alright. They just make their 7/8 huge, or not. Okay. Come on, we have removal in the deck. Alright, the 6/7 lifelink. This was... Oh, cancel. Go to blocks. This was the plan all along. I mean, we could keep the Herd Beast. Block like this. Do 2 damage, so they gain 4 life functionally. Alright. Got rid of 1 of them. I mean, eventually, if we don't deal with that, that doesn't do it. Alright, so we pretty much have to flip our captive weird here. I'm not going to pay the red. Well, at least that's a death toucher. Back up 1 on the Herd Beast. No attacks. They can just flip this next turn and get back a shade. Yeah, I don't know. The thing that they get from their graveyard has to be... I mean, I guess they could get the Scornblade Berserker, sacrifice it, and draw a card. Like, that's not bad. They could take my Essica or my Javelineer. Yeah, it's pretty bad for us here. We need to draw removal for Ayara. Okay. afraid of a 2/2 token. Although maybe I should be. That is a little more troublesome. Right. Put me to 10. Island is not what we needed here. But we will transform this and just pay full price. And no good attacks. I guess we could, yeah, no attacks here. We have so much removal in our deck. We've played none of it. Okay. Sure, they have 4 mana. This could be a removal spell. Nope. Drawing cards. Flipping their Aetherblade Agent, very likely. Okay. Sure. Alright, Mutagen Connoisseur at least is a Vigilant 1/5 to start chipping away in the air. Oh, it's a 2/5. I have 2 transformed permanents. Even better. But yeah, no attacks this turn. We have more assailants to draw. We have removal. We have a bounce spell for the Ichor Shade in our deck. We have well, we don't have the red for it yet, but okay, so that gets rid of the Connoisseur or the Agent. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's something that they might want to copy with Ayara. We block with a Defender here. Just trade. Yeah, I'm fine with that trade. Land is not what we needed. Here we go. No attacks. Kami's fine. Burgeoning is fine. I mean, it's not fine because they get a token out of it. Ichor Drinker makes them another token. I don't mind blocking this, though. Oh, they just kill us here, right? I don't think they realize they can just kill us. I mean, I'm not gonna hover over the cards. They just kill us with Ayara, like, here, honestly. Well, that's not the one that kills us. Preening Champion doesn't do it. Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not gonna sack their shade to kill us, I don't know. We just keep playing cards, I guess. This would have been a great turn to draw removal for Ayara. We do have a menace creature, but they can double block and it doesn't kill anything. No attacks. Yeah, I mean, we are literally dead on board right now. Wow. What? What is happening? This thing, like, also have menace? No. That's wild. I mean, they could have literally just thrown their shade at our face and we would have died. Am I missing something about the front side of this card? No, I'm not missing anything. They just didn't see it, I guess. Draw a card. Oh, backup one. Why did that get 2 counters? Oh, because Kami. Yeah. Yeah, the forest doesn't do it. But, I guess I'll start chipping away with this preening champion. No, I kind of need to leave it back to, like, well, that's going to be a 4/4 anyway. Three. We can block the 4/4. I mean, I just have to leave back blockers. That's why. Okay, they're just playing with their food at this point. Sure. What is going on here? No blocks. I guess if they're showing that they're just gonna play scared, then come on, man. Then I will attack with the preening champion. Sure. Again, they can just kill me with throwing the 15-16 at my face. Sure. What are they doing? Why is this game playing out like this? All right. Stasis field. no attacks here. They can't return things from my graveyard. It's only from their graveyard. And then it's exiled at the beginning of the next end step. Unless they can sacrifice it. I guess they were trying to get their combo online. Okay. Okay, that's neat. I mean, that is neat. Sure. Nice. Okay. That's a card. So that lets me attack with Preening Champion. Okay. This game was over so long ago. Bleh. Yeah. Alright. Maybe they'll actually kill me this next turn? I don't know. I mean, they absolutely can. Alright. Good game. I've seen enough. Alright. Alright. A little frustrating to lose to someone dirtling when we have a lot of good cards in our deck to answer what they're doing. Let's see, what did we have? We had the Expedition Lookout, 2 Stasis Fields, Far's Dispersal, Serpent Blade Assailants, 3 of them. Yeah. Chandra Hope's Beacon, like, quite a bit there. Alright, next match against Bitterman. We got green spells. We got blue spells. We got 1 red spell. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this 7. I'm going to play a turn 1 Captive Weird. Then a turn 2 turn 2 nothing, because I don't need to. Okay. Not super interested in blocking that, even though it has lifelink. No, thanks. Another Ichor Shade, but we have a Stasis Field for it. We could wait for them to, like, spend some mana doing stuff. Yeah, let's play the Lookout here. turn, pass the turn. I have no problem taking one against this thing. Alright, it will Stasis Field Tiller of Flesh this turn. And then swing in for one. Oh, we can't. The weird is the defender right now. Yeah, I just passed the turn. And Tiller of Flesh is the thing they wanted to get to. That's fine. I would normally hold on to that for a little bit longer given what we see on the board. It's fine, I'll take one here. Can't play the beast yet. Not worried about leaving up Arcane Adaptation. I mean, I am a little bit, actually. That is something. Oh, but we can just block with the Mutagen Connoisseur. Like to get this Converter Beast online. Sure. Okay, yeah. I could double block the 3/3. I don't think I'm that worried about blocking either of these right now. Go to 14. Converter Beast is fine. I think that's what I want to play here. Or I could play the Blade Master, leave up Adaptation. Or flip the Weird. I don't want to flip the Weird yet, because I don't want to, like, exile Chandra. Chandra's going to be quite good when we get to play her. Blade Master still doesn't let me leave up Adaptation. I could Stasis Field the Ichor Shade now. No, I think I'll play Converter Beast. It's a good turn to play it. Okay, I'll block the Drinker. Okay, that is a good thing with the Stasis Field. And then we can leave up Artistic Refusal. And Arcane Adaptation. We probably are casting Refusal on their next spell. Pass the turn. 3/3 and a 3/4. This is probably a mistake, but it's a chance to get the 3/4 off the board. But then we lose Refusal. But yeah, we're going to not take 6 here. See if they have removal. Okay, they had the removal. Well, I guess at this point we double block the 3/3. Then the Ichor Shade gets bigger, but there's not much we can do about that. Actually, you know what? It makes sense to lose one of these creatures to the Ichor Shade because we can cast Arachnoid Adaptation on it next turn if a creature doesn't die. Although I guess a creature did die. So that was probably a mistake. Alright. Now we get to leave up Artistic Refusal again. We can play Blade Master and still leave up Refusal and Adaptation. That seems good. Pass the turn here. Sure. Okay. Go to blocks. Yeah, we'll go like this. Wait for them to order blockers. And then adaptation on the Blade Master. Let's see if they have a kill spell. And we can Artistic Refusal that. That's fucking excellent. Yep. We can pitch the islands pretty easily here. That was a fine trade. We drew an island. Javelineer or Serpent Blade Assailant. I think Javelineer is fine here. No attacks. Go land, gain a life, assailant. Back up 1 on the Expedition Lookout. Opponent has 5 cards in their graveyard. Pass the turn. No attacks. So we are out of cards. Okay. We can start making incubator tokens next turn. Do 2 damage to them. Play another blocker. And pass the turn. I think we will bounce our Mutagen Connoisseur if we ever get the opportunity. Heliod. Do they have an enchantment card in here? No? But they do get to transform it into... Okay, sure. Yep. They cast spells. So they have flash. Spells cost 1 less to cast for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. Alright. Yeah, we're dealing with that. Yeah, do 2 damage to my opponent. Draw a card. Important Tracker makes sure that we can cast our lady when we draw her, Chandra. No attacks. That looks good. We can transform it now and get a 1/1. Yep. Don't think they attack with Heliod. Yep, no. Oh, I forgot to... Oh my god, that was a mistake. Yep, pass the turn. I gotta play a little bit slower. I had an opportunity to Javelineer. We're gonna flip their... Yeah, okay. That's 6 cards in the graveyard. This makes 3/3s. That's really good. Is this the end of my turn? This is the end of my turn. Yep. Okay. We have more assailants, a Chandra. I think we used all of our stasis fields. We have a bounce spell. Do the 2 damage this time. I really hope that doesn't cost us the game, but it could, because this is our only source of damage right now. Yeah, that's just another land. I don't think there's any... Well, no, because our weird is already in the graveyard. Yeah, there's no reason to hold on to it. Just pass the turn. They get to make another 3/3 from a 1/1 token. Sure. Damage. Yeah, missing that 2 damage might end up costing us the game. There's a beat stick, which would be great on our flyer. How many cards in their graveyard? 6. Give one thing 1 more toughness. Sure. No attacks here. Would love another Death Touch blocker or something. They can flip a 2/2 into a 3/3. I would have done that first. Alright. Sure. Okay, that's a serious card. Another 2 damage. Cryptomancer is a good thing to flash in. Hold on to it. No attacks here. I don't think I have good attacks. How many cards in their graveyard? They have 7. No attacks. Yeah, we'll end the turn. I guess it just doesn't matter. They have the mana to flip these things. Yep. Lots of 3/3s. Okay, that is troublesome. Yep, so we pass here. Death touch on the god. A 4/4 on a 3/3. Actually, I think we're just dead here. They just have so many 3/3s, and we can't block with the Mutagen Connoisseur. We should have flashed in the Cryptomancer to block with it, I think, is how we would have been okay. I still don't think we're, like, quite dead yet. Do we have 2 red mana? We do. Okay. Supportant Tracker is fine to throw under this. 5/4 on the Thallid. Actually, I kind of want to kill the 2/3. Oh, that's not attacking, right? 3/3 is already blocked. Block a 3/3. Yeah, I think we messed up by not flashing in a creature. That was a mistake. Is there any way to get out of it? No, we messed up. 6 blockers. Sure. And then we can flash in this, but we should have done that pre-combat, and we can save a lookout. Yeah, we can save a lookout, and then we just die. Good game. Yeah, we made a mistake there. We've got one more turn, and we could have swung in with the... I mean, let's look at this. We would have swung in with 4, 7. We would have done 2 damage to them, so they would have been at 9, and we would have swung in for 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we definitely punted that match big time. We had lethal. All we had to do was block one more creature. That was a punt. Well, anyway. There we go. That was blue-green Chandra. Punted that last match, unfortunately. Could have had one more win there, at least. But yeah, this deck, I mean, blue-green is pretty good. I think a lot of the times you have to, in blue-green, kind of clog up the ground in the early game. Inga and Essica did a lot of work, giving everything vigilance so you can attack and then cast things off the creatures you attacked with. Is pretty awesome. Artistic Refusal is awesome. Captive Weird is a good card. We never got these online, but they did a lot of... they also did a lot of work just clogging up the early game. The the battlefield in the early game. But yeah, that was the deck. Punted the last match hard. Did not needed to use that Cryptomancer before blocks. But yeah, that's it for the blue-green Chandra deck. 3 wins. Could have been 4. Oops. All right. That's all.